When I moved to Wichita Falls in 2018, I definitely made some mistakes. So here are those 7 mistakes so that you don't make them as well. Now, the number one mistake I see almost everyone make is they don't get that pre-approval. They think, well, this is what I would like my budget to be this, for my housing every month. So I'm just going to go with that. No, because you're not factoring in the full pity of the mortgage, which is the principal, the interest, the tax, and the insurance. And let me tell you, we have high property taxes here. And also our insurance is a little bit high too. So sometimes with that BAH rate that you're getting, also it's lower than the area that you're moving from. And I myself made this same mistake. I did PCS from England, and I did end up living on base for the first year with my spouse at the time. So I want to make sure that before you get on Zillow and you start daydreaming about this amazing home, one, remember that this is just a temporary house for you. We need to kind of look at it through a different lens. And that is, this is not your forever home. This is something you will live in for the next 3, maybe up to 5 years. So let's look at it almost maybe as just strictly an investment, and knowing that you can either hold on to this property when you PCS and start growing that rental portfolio, or you need to be able to sell it quickly when you leave so you're not stuck in this house while you're trying to buy a house for your next PCS. Now, these are my number 2 and 3 mistakes that I see so many make. It's which neighborhood do they live in, and also understanding the actual breakdown of living from Burke Burnett, Iowa Park, or Holiday area, and what does that mean as your time to get to the front gate of Sheppard. The benefit of living at Sheppard Air Force Base, which is in Wichita Falls, Texas, is that it is small enough that you can get anywhere in 15 minutes. What I do recommend, because I cannot give you stats of anything, is I would always call the local police station and just ask, like, hey, what is the crime rate in this area? You can also look up all the registered sex offenders as well. I always recommend those 2 websites for every family so that you can do your own personal research as well. But I always say you can live anywhere. Everything is super close to the base, and all of my families have been happy with all of the areas. Now, the 4th mistake that I see so many home buyers make is not understanding the difference between a VA appraisal and an inspection. Because a home inspection is not your VA appraisal. They're always like, oh, I've got this VA inspection. No, you do not. That is your appraisal. That is completely separate from your home inspection. Your home inspection is going to check your roof, your plumbing, your electrical, your foundation, the whole inside and the outside of your home. And you're going to focus on those big structural issues when it comes to negotiating the repairs for your home. Now, where I've seen this go wrong, because if you work with me, you will have a home inspection, or I will not work with you. That is a guarantee, and I do share that with you in my buyer's presentation. I do not let you sign a waiver that you're not doing it. No, ma'am. No, sir. We will be having a home inspection, because what happens is I will get a referral from a friend that says, hey, will you help my friend sell their home? I go to help sell their home. They didn't have a home inspection, and then when we go to have one, because we'll do a pre-inspection, and there will be a slew of issues wrong, and we end up not being able to sell their home because they have so many repairs that they can't afford them, and then their home isn't qualifying for them to resell. And so they're kind of stuck with the property for a little bit until they can afford to make the repairs. And that puts them in a huge financial bind. And we do not want that. We want to catch these mistakes in the beginning of the process during our option period. And when we have our VA appraisal, and if there's anything that comes back like chipped or peeling paint or loose electrical or anything like that, we're going to make sure to address that with the listing agent and get those repairs made so we can make sure to get that loan closed. Now, mistake number 5 is that my buyers make is misunderstanding the timeline of a VA loan. So many people think it takes 60 days to close these. No. I have closed them as little as 14 to 21 days, certainly under 30 days, and I don't seem to ever have an issue with it. Using our local lenders here, they know how it works, and they go and we get you closed in no time. Now, mistake number 6 that my buyers make is that they feel the need to just pick whatever house. It's not that you need to just pick whatever house. It's that you need to be buying it strategically. We need to be purchasing a home that either can be turned into your first investment property, or we need to be purchasing a home that you can sell quickly when you leave. So we need to buy what I like to call the boring house. And when you use my tips, I have been able to sell all of my clients' homes again, and I hope to continue to be able to keep that track record. But I need you to be able to look at purchasing a home with a different lens. You cannot go in there like this is your forever home. It's not. This is just temporary. So we need to keep our focus on the finances and making a smart purchase. We're not purchasing from the heart and going to fall in love with a super old, charming home that is going to require so many updates and repairs. It's going to drain your pockets. You do not want that house for a PCS. And mistake number 7 that I see is that you do not use a local agent who actually lives and breathes VA loans like myself. So I definitely know the ins and outs of the VA loan, as I have done them several hundred times. I'm certainly not a lender and I'm not taking their place at all, but I have great local lenders that I can also connect you with, and I can get us closed in under 30 days because they also know what they're doing. I hope I get the chance to welcome your family to Wichita Falls, Texas on your PCS to Sheppard Air Force Base. So please make sure to like this video and also subscribe to my channel. I do post about one long form video a month so that I can give you further details such as this. But throughout the week, I try to do a couple of shorts that will also give you my tips and tricks for moving to Sheppard Air Force Base.